All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Archer. I'm one of the professional advisors here in the School of Aerospace, and today I'm going to be talking about degree map. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the Q&A. We'll definitely be answering some questions at the end. So first off, in order to get to degree map, it's just on the main UND website under logins. There is a link there. And I am just going to share my screen here, so you guys can see. If you haven't been into degree map before, this is kind of what it looks like. So it's going to give you your overall degree progress by program, major. I'm just using a dummy account right now, so it isn't listed as an aviation major, but it'll do the trick for showing you some examples. So you'll see your different degree programs listed on the left-hand side here. I know there's been some questions from students, my degree isn't showing correctly, I've changed my major, things like that. That's fine. Essentially, if you're doing this for the AVIT 100 assignment, we're really just looking to see that you're trying and putting in those 4 years. We're not going to grade, if there's one little thing wrong or one thing in the wrong spot or something like that, we're obviously just going to let you know. We're not going to be grading that harshly. So I will show here, for example, I'm just going to come to summer so you can kind of see, because there isn't anything listed there right now. Essentially, you're going to either drag a course there, or you can click browse the course catalog. That's going to bring this menu up, and you can search course by name or ID. So I'm just going to do AVIT 102 because I know it's available. You see it here, you click plan, and then it'll actually pop up. It does usually have to refresh, but it'll actually show here. So that is something, so here it'll say AVIT 102. Now, one thing I'll also point out, this is showing up, this alert here, obviously because he's not an aviation student, but a couple things to keep in mind with that. You may actually see these alerts. It could be something like unsatisfied prerequisite. Prerequisites are co-requisites. This requisite may not be satisfied due to one or more missing courses. So this is going to tell you if you're missing something or if you're taking a course at an incorrect time. For example, occasionally we'll see students who try and plan AVIT 325 and AVIT 411 in the same semester. Well, AVIT 411 actually has a prerequisite of 325. So you can't take those two classes at the same time. So those alerts will actually let you know, hey, you got to kind of take a look at this. Something's not going right with a prerequisite or something along those lines. So that's really how that works there. Now, if you need to remove something, you can just click on the little X and click remove. And now AVIT 102 has been removed from our plan. If I scroll up here, I know one thing that students have wondered about is how to upload it into Blackboard. What you're going to actually do is you're going to actually click on print. When you click on print, it's going to show like this. That's what it's going to look like. Print and save as PDF. So when you save it as a PDF onto your computer, then you can actually go into Blackboard, go to the assignment area, and you can actually upload that document directly from your desktop or from a different file. So it is really pretty easy. The biggest thing is just this destination, save as PDF. It'll save to wherever you'd like it to save, and then you can just upload it right into Blackboard. Now, I know some people have had questions. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen here. Some have had questions essentially on how do I even get started with this? How do I know the requirements? What I typically have been recommending to students is to go out to UND and go to the academic catalog. I will actually share my screen again here and show you how to find that. So I like to just search academic catalog. So on the main UND website, I just search academic catalog. Hopefully it loads. let's just try again here. Okay, so that's being really slow. I'm not sure what's going on there, but you'll actually search academic catalog, pick on the first link for academic catalog, find aviation or whatever your degree plan is. And then what I recommend for aviation students, first thing is to fill in all your flight courses. So you know they're going to be consecutive semesters. So you're going to do 102, 221, 222, and on for those flight courses. So kind of fill in those flight courses where you want them first. From there, I would recommend filling in your essential studies. Obviously, things may change. You may choose an essential studies course that ends up not being offered that semester. That's okay. You can change your degree map at any time. For the purposes of the AVIT 100 assignment, we just want to see that you're going in and finding those essential studies courses. So if you need social science courses or math, science, technology, or math 103, you can actually go in and fit those in where you'd like as well. From there, I go through the aviation core courses, and these are all separated out on that academic catalog. The aviation core courses are going to be courses like aviation safety, flight physiology, those 400 level aviation courses like transport category systems, things like that. Then you're going to want to start filling those in. Once you think you have a really good plan in place, go ahead and you can submit that. When we go through and grade the degree map assignment, we'll take a look at everything and we'll actually make comments on if there's anything that needs to be adjusted, things like that, just for those purposes. But if you don't get everything perfect for this assignment, that's okay. You can go and make those adjustments at later times and use it for your future planning as well. So that's really kind of the gist of degree map. I will see here if you have questions. There was a question, I'm not sure, I may have answered this, but is there a way in degree map to see which of the aviation classes have an associated flight lab with them? Some of the higher ones that are similar in numbers, I'm not sure. So when you go into that academic catalog, it's actually broken down between the flight courses, the aviation core courses, and your essential studies courses. So that'll be good there. Other questions, please don't hesitate, put them in the Q&A. If you're having a question, there's a good chance that someone else might be having the same question. So definitely don't hesitate to put in any questions in the Q&A. Okay, well, if there aren't any other questions, that is our webinar for this morning. Don't hesitate to reach out to any of us in 100 if you start working on the assignment and you have questions as you go on. Thanks, have a good day. Oh, hang on. Oh, there is a question. How do you find your registration time? I will go ahead and mention in Campus Connection under your self-service, there is a link that says enrollment dates. You can actually click on that where it says details. You'll see your enrollment dates and times. They're not going to be completely done assigning those until tomorrow. So if you go in there right now and don't see it, just hang tight. It will be located out there. We are also doing a webinar later today at 1 p.m. to go through some of those Campus Connection items as well. Good question though. Okay, now we do have more questions. How do you get to that first degree map website? Just und.edu, and then under logins is your login for degree map. Same login information as Campus Connection and Blackboard. I'm planning on majoring in commercial aviation and UAS. So do you have any tips on how to integrate the majors on the 4-year plan? Look at the 2 separate degrees in the academic planning or in the academic catalog. From there, I would recommend filling in the flight courses for commercial and then the flight courses for UAS. And then you can kind of fit in the rest around them. There are a lot of different classes that actually are required for both of those majors. So just take a look at both of those academic plans in the catalog. And basically the big difference there is going to be there are those separate certification and flight courses for UAS. So those are the ones you're really going to be, and the aviation core courses. Those are going to be the ones you're kind of filling in as well. Other questions? Where would I find my major? This would be listed in Campus Connection when you log in and go under your academic information or academic records. All right, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Thanks.